Okay, a quick little note about watching these embedded YouTube videos. Two things if you want to have a better image. Click here, this little gear, change the quality, use the highest quality. Generally it's 720 pixels HD, high definition. The other thing is full screen. Click the full screen. The image will it'll be a little clearer when you do this, but you can also read everything on the screen. Okay, we want to take a look at the SMCP quoting function. The quoting function allows you to do estimates based on costs that are in the system, or you can add your own cost to the items for estimated costs. And the real purpose of it is just to put together a list of the material and the labor that you expect to use. So if you have people now working on a yellow legal pad, for example, and they scratch down some material costs and some labor and put a markup on it and come up with a price, that's really all this hopes to be. It's just something to replace those steps. And if you make it a whole lot more complicated than that, add a whole lot more rules to it, it just won't be attractive to you. So you don't need a lot of detail on it. I've put a lot of detail on this quote just because it was there. But you really just need a bill to name and a couple other things. Get your costs together, get your estimated labor on it, and put your markup on it. So we're going to take a quick look at it. On the header screen, a quote is basically just an order, except notice this right here, it's type quote. If it was an order, it would be an active or standing order. When it comes time to turn it into an order, you can drop this down, pick active, save it, and now you've got an order. At that point, go on and add the details that you need, the bill to, the ship to, all the other information. But for the sake of getting a number together, getting a price together, keeping in mind that they all don't become orders anyway, you really just want to make sure you reflect your costs as best you can. That's the whole purpose of it. So I'm going to take a quick look at the details screen. It's pretty much the same familiar details screen, except that you'll notice there are a couple of differences here. One is we have columns for cost. These are the estimated costs. We have a cost total, estimated cost total. We have labor quantity, and that just automatically looks at your items that you've put on here, and if one is a labor item, it uses that quantity. And then it does a little math and says here's your markup per labor unit. This is markup per hour. There's your total markup, gross profit percentage, total sell price. And you've got a few tools here for repricing the lines and things that are similar to an order but a little bit different. So that's a real quick look at the quoting function. I'm going to take a look at a little more detail in a couple other videos.